Okay, looks like we are live. We'll let people get in here. Give it a minute or two while we get a run here. See as people show up. Take a few looks. What do we got? We have extreme rising over the last 2 days. There is going to be a major correction here very quickly. I would say probably 24 to 48 hours. This is way too much rise. Let's see how much we have here. We started out way down here at 853, it looks like. We added a zero there, added a zero there, and now we are running up. Okay, so it appears we've cut 2 zeros without any major correction. This coin is going to correct strongly. I would say within 24 to 36 hours, there is going to be a correction. We're up 164% in the last 24 hours. That is too much to sustain. People will start taking their profits out. We are already at 100x since launch. I would say by the flat pattern for the first day, looks like there was roughly a 5-7x increase by what I can see. Second day leading into the last, I'd say 3 hours, 4 hours, it has gone up exponentially again. So the 100x mark has been reached easily. There's going to be profit taking unless there's something I don't see just in this snap analysis. I would expect at least 70% pullback from here, probably all the way down into the area of about here, if not lower. So you can expect, yeah, I would say right about there would be good. It might even drop as low as all the way down to this level here. So there's going to be a correction. Let's go down and take a look. We're looking at a 32 million market cap, 1,000 holders. Pooled ether is not enough to stop a massive increase. It's just going to take one person taking out 10%, 24 ether, and it's going to drop the price by probably, I'd say it will drop it down into the neighborhood of about 3,200, 3,100, just with a 10% drop. See, this is all green here. We can look back at the last 115. We're looking at a 841 time. Okay, so we're looking at 10 hours worth of data for 500. There's not a whole lot of movement on this coin. Let's take a look at our sales. Last 10 hours, we are looking at, yeah, there's a lot of growth. There's only been 2 different times where people have taken profits. That's not good. Looks like we have one person doing all the pumping, AC 19. He has made, he has made 11 buys for 73 ether total. Either A, he owns the coin, or B, he's going to take some profit at some point. That's not good. Let's see how much he owns. So, this is Shinobi. Oh boy. Uh, wow. He owns a mighty big chunk. Um, really doesn't have a price attached to it at the moment, but wow. Uh, looks like he's pretty much got everything in there by looking at this. Uh, wow. I would be hesitant at best. Um, you don't want to see numbers like this early on in the coin, because if he's a bad whale, you're going to be a hurtin'. This looks like the buy and reflect address there. I would just have to guess. Um, here's another one. 8 buys for 28 Ether total. He's loading up. There's going to be a point where they're going to want to take out their profits. So when that happens, it's going to come crashing down around everybody's head. Mononoke Inu is a perfect example of it. Once everybody got up to their points, yeah, see, it's the same guy on all of these. These ones you can see, you don't want to see these numbers over here, especially 8s, 9s, 5s, 4s. That's not healthy at all. You need a diversity, especially these numbers. You do not want to see those with a coin. Just by looking at those, I would have to say that these climbs, either A, he's a good whale, or B, he's a bad whale. If he's a good whale, you're going to be lucky. It might hold. I wouldn't bet the farm on it, though. Wow, it's, interesting. The pooled ether is not big enough to survive just 1 or 2 people buying in that much. And there's a lot of commas in there. Holy cow, what do we got? Let's see, right there's a million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. There's 2 more commas past it. Ye, That's not good. I'd be leery. I wouldn't put a whole lot in. It's one thing to speculate with a couple of ETH, but that one person holding as much as he is, that could lead to a lot of problems really quick. Any questions? Looking over at the chat. Not too sure I like this where there's a pause for this long for chat to catch up. We can take a look down here on the bottom. These graphs down here show the movement. So you can see where the up candles are, you've had movement. Same way with the very beginning, people bought in right away. But then we literally went through, what, a day, a full day, where there was no movement hardly at all, barely anything going on here. We have the same thing over here. There's just not a whole lot of daily volume. Daily volume's only showing at 2.5 million for the last 24 hours. Let's see what this daily volume was right here. It tells us volume was 302K, so we're looking at what, 3 million-ish, maybe more. There's not enough diversity. Yeah, whenever I'm doing my analysis, I'm actually trying to make it so that the common person that doesn't know how to read these charts can actually listen to what I'm saying and go, yeah, that makes sense to me. I don't want to put a whole lot of technical jargon in there. I could really throw some words out that people would just stare at the screen and go, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm trying to really keep it very common so that the people that are watching this, if they're brand new to crypto, they can actually listen to what I'm saying and go, yeah, that makes sense. Well, that was just a snap analysis for you guys. Uh, the more I do these, the better I'll become. Be able to do faster. I've got to figure out a way to where we can have chat quicker. I don't know an easy way to do that. I'm going to see what I can figure out here. Going to be interesting, though. Thank you for joining, boys. Going to turn this one off.